What about my love? Wasn't it enough? Just let me know so I can hold you close.
Today, they Cowboys said, they plan on keeping McCarthy. But before that happened, Robert Griffin III said this: Dallas needs to fire Mike McCarthy and hire Deion Sanders. Quote, Coach Prime knows how to win in Dallas, Griffin continued. He knows what it takes to have a championship mindset. He knows how to hold his guys accountable, and he is a culture changer. Look at what he did in Jackson State, going 27-6. He completely changed the culture there at that HBCU. Then he goes to Colorado and he changes the mindset there.
Wow.
Now we got a special
Just like how Joe
surprise.
Judge changed the Giants.
We got a
mindset.
special surprise for y'all. We got a RG3 hater over here. Dante, go ahead and tell us what you think about this, man. Dante, you're on. Dante. He's back from the dead, y'all.
Look at this.
I ain't got time for this. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we hear you
Yes.
loud and clear, man. What you think about this?
All right. I've been hating on RG3 for a long time. First of all, Deion Sanders, you want to talk about his Jackson State record, you better be sure to bring up the fact that he never really won a championship against anybody. I remember like when he was at the Celebration Bowl against North Carolina Central and they still lost. Or the previous year when they played, what was it, South Carolina State, and they lost against them when I think they were like a 7-win team that season. So you're talking about teams, or Coach Prime's going to come in and win and change culture around and all this stuff. He hasn't won anything of significance since he's been a coach, if we want to be actually realistic about it. Last year, what did he do? What was the most notable team he won against last year, fellas?
TCU.
How did TCU end up?
Trash.
Trash.
Did they end up in the bowl game?
They did not.
5-7.
Wow. So, yeah, you keep telling me over and over again, Coach Prime, or RG3, what Coach Prime is actually going to do on whatever team he decides to go to. What he needs to do is sit there and win a significant amount of games against significant teams. Because you thinking that you're going to the Big 12 and you thinking that just because Oklahoma and Texas done jump ship that it's going to be easy. It ain't going to be easy. It ain't going to be easy at all. So I ain't going to say what I said previous to the show about
I'm very well aware.
what I called RG3. But
Don't.
I mean, what did RG3 do? Did he win anything of significance when he was playing? Or was he a glorified backup his whole career?
In NFL, yes.
Yeah, broken knees. I mean, this dude's literally got a statue outside of Baylor when, what's his name? What was that quarterback's name that came after him?
I know who you're talking about.
White dude.
Oh, I can't remember.
What's his name, Fishing?
I can't.
I know
remember
you
that
know.
guy. No, I can't remember.
Petty. Bryce Petty? Yeah.
Do not remember that one.
Yeah, Bryce Petty. Bryce Petty came in and had a better career than RG3 did at Baylor. But I think why RG3 was so touted that year, I think they had beat Oklahoma and Texas. And that was the first time that they did that in a very significant time of, Baylor's tenureship as a Big 12 school. I don't know. This dude need to just shut up, sit down somewhere, and just continue to be, I guess, annoying because he's not going to. You're going to continue to see him on Saturdays and Sundays just say annoying stuff. I don't think he's funny. I don't think he knows what he's doing. I think he was one of the most glorified, overrated quarterbacks that we ever seen. And I like to go on record by saying I don't care about his injuries. I told y'all that Russell Wilson was going to be a better quarterback, and I was right about that. But it is what it is. Like I'm not taking any opinions, from RG3 at this point in time, and I'm damn sure not putting in any type of stock that Coach Prime's going to come in and be this significant powerhouse figure until he actually does something powerhouse worthy. A lot of people want to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles collapse, but people want to not mention the collapse of Colorado last year after they damn near went on a 7-game losing streak or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. That was one of the worst collapses that you'll ever see. They had everything in their front pocket. But when it came to playing big teams and actual good teams, then once those rappers didn't show up and all that stuff, like I told y'all, all of this is overhyped. How many times have we seen this in college football over and over again? What was his two sons doing today? Or was it today or yesterday? When they first started having their first team meetings going into for the 2024 season. Oh, Shiloh and Shador were both at a fashion show. So you just
Travis Hunter was live streaming Fortnite when his team was down by 40 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Travis Hunter deserves a lot of that too. So but I will go ahead and take our player back though for Florida State. Like I told everybody, he's going to flip back to us once he figures everything out, and he did. He came back. So, yeah, good luck, Dion. That kid from IMG ended up decommitting from there too, which everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, their offensive line is going to be so good." Having only 6 commits at this time? Yeah, that's great. That's so significant. Colorado's going to suck balls unless they do something. So, and Coach Prime's going to suck balls too unless he does something. Thanks for pulling the wool over all of our eyes last year when you had us all hyped up. And as soon as the hype train was over, none of these people that have been fans of Colorado or, they want to call it what it is, like, oh, if you're not black, then you don't really know Colorado and you don't know our future. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Like, it's stupid. Has nothing to do with people's skin color and why they're going to win or who you support. Whatever. This is football at the end of the day. And if anybody should know about how hard it is, it should be him being one of the best football players ever. Take RG3 out of the conversation. Woohoo, you got Rookie of the Year one time. And that was the most significant thing that you've ever done in your career. So, again, RG3, shut up. You don't know anything about managing a team. And don't stop throwing Coach Prime's name in there. You're just saying that because you're a friend. You're saying that because he's black. I'm not, well, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It just is what it is. You guys want this guy to be so good because y'all want to hold him in such high regard like he's freaking Barack Obama or something. I'm going to go ahead and say it. But I'm good.
I know you feeling good too in that TV hooding.
The
Oh, yeah.
Tiger Baskins shirt.
Hey.
Peep it.
Hey, you didn't want to use the logo? I'll use it. They're trying to look nice. They're trying to look like some NASCAR oil logo or something.
Straight up.
Put some of that Tiger Baskins in your car.
Pause.
But yeah, that was Dante's rant about RG3. I don't really know if any of us can add anything else on that hasn't already been stated. That we also can add. Again, we go back to the whole Rooney Rule. I don't know what all we can really say about this.
Desmond Howard and RG3 are the worst football personalities in sports media. The worst. By far.
It's my turn. What about Skip Bayless, bro?
Skip Bayless is pretty bad too, but
He's up there, man.
They're just atrocious. Desmond Howard picked Pitt to make the playoffs, I think, the year before last. Like this man,
Max Kellerman said, "I want Iguodala."
These people, they get off on saying ridiculous stuff, but to Dante's point,
I hated the way you said that.
Colorado, and I listen to a lot of stuff and try to inform myself. I don't think that they even sing the Colorado fight song. And talking about how fashion show, Travis Hunter streaming Fortnite. If you think that he's going to install culture in Dallas, but he can't
hold
even
on.
do it in Colorado,
Wait, they don't know the fight song?
I've heard, that's what I've heard. I'm sure a lot of players on the team know it, but I don't think Dion actually practices that as a part of the program.
I'm
That's
a
what
Florida
I've heard.
State fan, and I know my fight song.
That's just what I've heard.
That
Wow.
I just want to say, by the way, I see backstage out of the corner of my eye. I just see Dante holding the mic on him.
Dante's giving the Tommy DeVito look, bro.
He's like, "Come on."
I'm done with
He's like,
this
"Come on, do
topic.
it." He said, "Do it."
But there's
Well,
no
We're gonna
proof
let-
that
we're gonna
he
let
can
Dante
coach.
meditate for a little bit.
There's no proof that he can coach himself. Like he said about going back to Jackson State, there's no proof he can coach a football team.
What? What did he just do backstage?
I don't know.
I can't see.
He's playing with
I couldn't tell if he
Legos
was
right now,
coughing
bro.
or-
He's
I don't
playing
know what was
with
happening.
Legos.
Okay. Carry on. Fishing.
Anyway, yeah, there's no proof that this man can actually even coach football. So
Yeah. I mean, it's. Do you guys like the Hall of Famer Dan Orlovsky as a coach? I mean, I'll take him over other guys, but like, yeah, it's
Tony
just.
Romo's pretty good.
I think it's mainly because he's the hot name out there. I mean, he mentions you've had three straight 12-5 seasons and nothing to show for it. Deion Sanders is the hot name out there. He played for Dallas. He's a friend of RG3, all that stuff. So I can see why he said that. But he's not qualified. He's not qualified for it. He is not that good of a head coach. Even at a HBCU, he didn't win anything major. Colorado went on a 3-game win streak and then only won one other game. Again, went on like a 7-game losing streak. And even during the 3-game, Colorado State, who was ass, was giving them that work. People don't want to talk about that.
They were
I
laying
wanna
the wood
see
on
that
Colorado, bro.
And again, you pride yourself, or well, not you, but like Dallas, you pride yourself on your defense. Did we not see the defense for Colorado State? I don't want to talk about like
Yo,
that defense
Colorado
was
State's
terrible.
tight end
Or not
looked
Colorado
like
State, sorry,
Tony
Colorado.
Gonzalez against
Sorry,
Colorado.
But like, did we not see the defense at Colorado? I don't want to. Yes, the D line was awful for somebody who was he's a recruiting and transfer portal god. Defense sure as hell didn't look like it. Tackling was definitely god awful. And don't say, we didn't have Travis Hunter for those games. Travis Hunter ain't gonna fix your team's defense. Travis Hunter ain't gonna be able to play dual positions for the entire team. So I think this is just a complete blasphemous take by RG3. I think he's saying it because 1, it's a hot name. 2, he's a friend, and 3, he played at Dallas, and the whole collaboration of those 3 had RG3 thinking he was on to something. I don't know what he was, but Logan, you got any other words to say that hasn't been said yet?
No.
Understandable.
What?
I mean,
yeah, one more.
Go ahead,
And I know this isn't a
see little
college show,
red
but
solo
it
cup
is
over there.
referred.
See, that's how I know. Hold on, before you go, that's how I know Fission's a true redneck when he's drinking out of a red solo cup. I respect it, brother.
Hey man, you got to stir it
I
up.
respect the hell out of it, dog. Go on.
But about Dion, you remember during the season, Cormani wasn't the 5-star corner. Cormani McLean wasn't getting
Number
any
one
playing
corner
time, and
in
he
the
said,
class. Yes, I remember.
he said,
him.
"Yeah, I can't make him practice hard. I can't make him watch film and all that." Just prime example of you can't get these recruits in at a high level and make them work.
And what,
That's
so
prime
yeah.
example.
And what do you think is going to happen with guys like Micah Parsons,
Fully grown
CeeDee
men.
Lamb, Trevon Diggs, all those guys?
Yeah. Just there's plenty of examples. That one just popped in my head, but yeah.